Hi guys, welcome back. I am barely awake. I'm actually surprised I'm stood here because I think I tried to move this about 5 times on Phoebe's. I'm dealing with some severe jet lag alongside a few other come down elements that we won't go into. But we're here, we're 9 weeks out. I don't look the best I should be looking, and I'm not giving excuses, but I basically went to Ultra, had an absolute blast, spent over 40 hours in an airport, which we will not talk about. So I'm definitely holding a little bit more water, but we're here filming today because it's all about the process, and today it's not really about how I look, it's about making sure that my posing is up to scratch, because we both know I'm not the best natural poser. Getting there, but it's only for days like today when I pull through on 3 hours sleep. So as you guys probably have seen in previous videos, this is Phoebe. She is an IFBB pro in bikini, and she has been to the Olympia twice. I was going to say nearly, it's going to be 3 times, but twice. And you're top 7.
Yes.
Top 7 in the world, which is crazy. So we're going to go through my routine today. We're going to go through my comparisons. I'm a little bit leaner than last time, so we might be able to make a few tweaks. But yeah, we're just going to run through the entire posing session. It's just going to be raw, uncut. Any questions I have, you're going to answer, hopefully, if you can. And yeah, we're just going to get into it. So enjoy.
Let's go.
Because more of the shrink down, and the more I fill up, I feel like everything's going to look better. There were a few things I wanted to ask, but they'll come to me as we run through it. Do you want to go through comparisons or walk?
Yeah, let's go through comparisons to start.
Okay.
We haven't done a lot of that really.
Yeah.
Make sure that feels comfortable.
Okay.
So, good. This shot definitely looks better.
Does it look better? I feel like I'm still very broad up top.
You're looking at yourself, remember, you're looking at yourself from this positioning.
Got ya.
See you from here. So
they're actually a lot lower down.
Yeah,
so
they're
like.
not going to be this position, like when your eye line. So from here, your legs look nice and look nice and round. Your upper body looks balanced.
Yeah.
So as of now, it doesn't look bigger.
Okay.
And as you get closer to show, you start to look smaller enough.
Yeah. Also, I've not trained legs in about 9 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I definitely, fullness is gone right now. So yeah, that should come back quite nicely. Okay, so from here.
Good. Hold here. Just allow that ankle to push back. Yeah. And fix it back. Nice. Good.
Okay, this was what I wanted to change. So, hamstrings from the side profile, non-fucking existent, okay? So, I want to avoid showcasing how shit they are.
Okay, so where do you want them to be?
I want to, because obviously we've come to here, so I'm wondering, can we go like straight into it?
Yeah, you can.
Instead of
when you do this, I think what happens in most of the time, we spoke about this before, you twist this forward of the foot, that's what you're getting used to.
Yeah.
So then when you're there, you're like, well, I can't really shuffle now. So So just try and almost, because this foot is already forward, so you have the ability to kind of basically wherever you want to.
So we could just
twist, just
straight to the side.
Straight to that. So we don't have to twist it and do this.
You can just go.
Place where it needs to be. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, perfect. Good. This arm. So it's with both of them. So I don't want it out.
Okay.
I just want it back.
Back. Okay.
Because you keep putting it in front.
Yeah.
Which allows you to have a bit of a shape on your glutes, which you don't want. So I just want it to be in line with the glutes. So it's that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
I see what you mean here.
See your traps much from the front at all.
Okay.
It's just because
Yeah.
But they're seeing you from a downwards position. So yes, they'll see a bit more of your upper body. Like they might see a little bit off your upper body if you lean too far forward and you're like here. So
okay.
For you, actually saying that, I would actually say don't direct yourself towards them, probably stand up.
Stand up,
so
okay.
If your upper body's further away from the judges, your upper body's going to look small, which is what you want.
Like here,
Yeah. So
not like this, because you're going to see it.
Yeah, a lot of girls will do that because they want to like sit their legs and show that. That's going to show because of this one.
Yeah.
So for you need to stand up because you have the lower body anyway.
So
you
here.
just need to keep the upper body away from it. Yeah.
Would you suggest twisting or staying exactly as I am here?
If you twist, you're going to lose. You lose
This,
a bit of
this quad. Yeah,
so
yeah.
I always think again, it's to get the waist in. It's kind of like a constant battle. I would say try and sit back if you can. So you're still keeping this, but you're just making that smaller. Yeah. So you're not then twisting and compromising the legs for the waist.
Okay.
Do your transitions with the hands. Yes, keep them where they are, but just try and not bring them up too high.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
So just try and keep
Got you.
it a little straighter, so they're just this is how
Okay. So.
Here, nice, flip around. Yes, that's better. That's better, good. And back, good. And this back. Good. Nice. 1, 2, good. And fix the front. Good. Nice. Good. Nice. And then good. You definitely look so much better. Like your flow. Your flow is definitely
It's getting
more,
there.
You're more
Yeah.
confident with it. Like
Yeah.
so much more. Like you're not feeling like. Because before, remember, you were kind of like unsure.
Yeah.
I think now you're just like, you know, it feels naughty. There's
This
still
is,
things, but
yeah, this is honestly where I would start to learn posing.
Yeah.
Like now.
That's, yeah.
And I'd be fucked because then I'd be like 3 weeks out and I'd just about have nailed where I am now and I'd be fucked from it.
The worst thing you can do is practice. Like I know you felt uncomfortable in off season.
Yeah.
But the worst thing you can do is practice when you're like just
starting. Yeah, yeah.
Like the good thing is we practice. We got your routines kind of together. Basically, the back end of your off season, we had a few sessions.
Yeah.
Then you started prep, so you were already like knowing what you need to look for.
Yeah.
Footwork was there. You then could change things as your body's changing. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's always the best thing is trying to learn. It sucks at the beginning. You're like,
and even today I'm like, oh, I'm so watery, but it's like, it's fine.
I look fat, I don't like these poses, but
no, I definitely did. I even have friends that are like, I've known you so long, chunky, that I didn't actually realize how chunky you were. I'm like, thank you so much. Thanks so much for that, babe. It's all good.
It's fine.
Okay, so like I move it across there to kind of cover it when it's full.
That's fine. It's that one actually I didn't mind. I think that looks
Okay.
nice. It's the one from your side pose.
So from here.
Try not lift up that arm too high. Just keep it not low, but just like here. Yeah. Or
Okay.
But you're coming up like here, so it's like
Okay. Okay, so keep that lower.
So I'm going to try to get rid of that. So that's just from your side pose.
Side pose. Okay. So.
And transition, good. Round, good. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Good. And then from here, just keep that low. Here, yes. Round, nice. Into your back. 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. This part was the one. So transition hips wise.
Yes.
When you're moving the hips.
So from
what
here.
are you thinking about when you're doing this?
So I was doing this movement, but I don't think I have the right swing of it.
Swing. Okay.
So could we step back?
Yeah.
I feel like this. I just don't feel like my hips want to do it.
So that's what I was going to say. So what you're doing at the moment is you're trying to swivel.
Okay.
I think we said this before. I want you to just literally go here.
Okay, so you just want me to go 1, 2.
Yeah. So it's literally but it's when you're coming this way. That's when you bring your legs in.
Okay, so you go 1.
In. Yeah. Because I
Okay.
like the way your hips are moving, but I think you're trying
to actually twist it. Yeah. Okay, so from here you just go sway. In.
When you're here, don't drop those glutes, so keep those pushed
Up.
in. Yeah.
Okay. And then turn.
Yeah.
Right, let me go back to that one then. So from back shot, we're going 1.
In. Yes.
Okay.
So I like that turn.
Yeah, no, that's
And I
nice.
think your back shot is good, but I just like how you go like here to here.
To here,
so
yeah.
If you want to get rid of it, really, you will if you don't want to do it.
No, because I think what I was doing before was I was dropping my hips and going like,
Yeah.
hey, Macarena.
But again, at some point we could probably get to that, but I think we just want to keep it.
Especially while like the hamstring tie's not there, I don't want to be dropping it.
Yeah, keep it simple. So
Okay.
you just sway.
So from here,
to here.
here,
Sway, in, yeah, and then in, round, yeah. Because I like the way that
yeah.
works a lot.
And then I'm gonna go straight.
Into it. Yeah. Good. And then face back across the front. Nice, good. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better.
Cool.
The only other thing was when you're going into your back pose.
Yeah.
Again, you could probably get away with a little bit more sit. So when you go into that at the moment, you're kind of like here.
Yes.
Whereas like you could, again, over time, kind of gauge it, and you could probably go, obviously, sit, obviously hands are up, so you're here, sit, land. So just not twisting.
Got you.
Sitting more into the head.
Okay, yeah. So more exaggerated almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, I could see a habit forming. You do this.
Yeah, it's because I can't like
I know.
get into it straight away. Okay.
Try and if you can. You can do that, just don't make it as obvious. So just try and think about hinge hips. So don't use your upper body and then go back up.
Okay.
Just think about the hips going back versus, because the only thing that's obvious is the upper body moving. That's
Okay.
what it is. It's not, your lower body doesn't actually look too bad. It's your upper body that you see moving.
Okay, so from here,
Yeah.
we're going.
Good. Round. Nice. Sit the hips a little more. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, like that. That's
Okay.
That's
And then
that.
1,
Good.
2.
Yeah, so much better.
Okay.
That's so much better.
So it's because I'm going like
You're doing
this.
That's what it is, because you can cinch your hips. That's
Yeah.
Because you're doing this.
This,
as
and you
well,
can see it.
You can see it. And I was like,
Okay.
no. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let me just try that. Good. Yeah, it feels
that
good.
pose really nice.
Much nicer, yeah. So from here.
Good. Round. Nice. 1, 2, 1. Wait. Good. Yeah, that's so better. Sway to here. Good. Round. Nice. Good. Your glutes have gone so much denser.
Do you think? This, I literally like wake up in the morning and I'm like, they're still jiggling. They're still jiggling.
Obviously,
Yeah.
they're going to be conditioned and dense, but also you need that fullness aspect. Like it's not figure, so you don't need. It's not like the figure doesn't have any glutes, but obviously there's a lot. There's like no body fat there.
Yeah, it's more like for me. I'm happy to still have the glutes, it's just the hamstring tightening, isn't it? Like, the thing is I'm having a break, guys. 10 minutes, done. For me, it's like, my posterior chain is the last thing to come in, but when it does come in, it comes in sharp. So I'm not, like you say, like I'm not really worried if my glutes aren't like striated, which they don't want anyway. It's just trying to get in that like, that hamstring tie-in. I definitely have lost a lot of weight. My weight in terms of the scale has not changed. My coach is like having an absolute bean off, and I'm like, I keep on sending stuff from last prep, and I'm like, I was 69.9 kilo when I stepped on stage. Yeah. He wants me to be like 70 kilo in 2 weeks. I'm like, it's completely unrealistic. I was like, my body just recomps within 8 kilo of itself. Yeah. Like my stage weight was 70, I bulk at 80, maybe 82 at a push. So it's like my body just likes to completely recomp, and that's it. Like I might this year get to like 67 kilo. But I would honestly say, like, I still have quite a lot of upper body, and my lower body is so much bigger that I don't really see, like, I haven't got smaller. No. So I'm like, it wouldn't make much sense for me to be like 65 kilo on stage, you know?
That's so you'll be healed if you're if you were already 69 kilos last time you were on stage and you were peeled.
Yeah. But I just keep on sending like my photos to him, like, look, this was me at 10 weeks out. This was me. I was like, we're fine. I was like, if I start comparing the photos and like, you know, last prep's better than this prep at the same moment in time, then I can be like, fuck. But so far, I'm like, we're so far ahead. Yeah, exactly.
Try and obviously, again, I can see it just a little bit when you're here.
Yeah.
It's just going to have to be just really getting used to it. And if you feel like you need to, like, allow the foot to kind of be pushed a little bit.
Okay.
Give yourself a second just to remind you.
Okay.
Because what I don't want you to do is kind of go here.
Drop the glutes.
Because that always drops. So we want to try, when we're here, even for you as well, because you have a slightly bigger upper body, you can get away with it.
Okay.
Have not loads. A slightly forward to your upper body.
Okay.
Because you already have a bigger upper body, so it doesn't look like
slightly forward,
So you don't need to stand up.
So, okay, so here,
and then just...
Oh, see, I'd go to stand up, but that's the only thing.
So that you can keep your glutes back. So if you face this way, so you can see yourself in the mirror.
This way?
So, so, so
this way, yeah.
So it's in like that way, yeah. So when you're here, we want to keep that as you're walking. At the moment, when you're standing up, you're here, literally here when you're walking.
Okay.
So you want it to be almost here when you walk.
Oh my god, okay. How in the world? Okay.
And this is why the walking to the back is always the hardest, because you can get away with slightly hinging those hips backwards.
Christ. That is so hard.
It's a lot of anterior tilt, which is hard to do. And to be fair, what you're doing now is you're looking down at the floor, which obviously I would say don't do that on the day, but for practice-wise,
is okay.
And then do it so you can get used to it being in this. Obviously, don't be like this.
No, but to practice, it might be.
I would say though, be more diagonally forwards in front of you, like here versus down.
Okay.
This is rounded, which we don't want to.
Okay, so like here.
Like here. So you're here. Good. Better. Good.
People are watching this like, why can't she walk in a straight?
Okay. But I think it's just getting you used to this. Like, you just need to get used to having that tilt slightly forward with the upper body, so we're here, just a little bit. Because we want to just try and not stand you up too much. Better. Good. Nice. Good. So obviously you're going super slow, which probably feels actually worse.
Worse, okay.
A little bit
more of an oomph. Okay, so we've come in and we've gone.
1, 2, 1, 2, better. It's just you stand, obviously you stand. So this is going to practice. You've got 9 weeks, it's not like you need to get it now. But over time now, I think you just need to get used to having a little bit more up with the glutes over here.
And it's just when I'm walking to the back, right?
Yeah, this is just
Okay.
Forward walk exactly the same, because we want that elongated.
It's just when they walk you to the back.
It's just because the glutes are the most important part in this walk to the back. Because obviously your hands are only covering the back anyway.
Yes.
So that's fine, but we just want to make sure that we can keep those glutes up.
So it's keeping them here.
Yeah, as you walk. If you need to, try and take slightly bigger steps.
Yeah, that's obviously very slow.
It's just when you that's better to actually.
Okay, so bigger steps,
Slightly
not like this.
Yeah, I think that actually, because you have long legs even though you're like shorter.
Yeah, I've got a really small torso though. Really, like when I do my front pose, it's like non-existent.
She actually has quite long legs.
It's really like my torso is really small.
Yeah, you do have long legs, so for you actually that would benefit you more if you had just had a little bit more stride.
Yeah, and then I assume if you're also leaning more forward, you're just going to see more of the hamstring as well, aren't you? Okay, let me just write a note of that because I want to like remember what. Also as well, question for you, lower heels, yes or no?
Lower heels?
Yeah, so they do, so these are obviously 5, I think. They obviously do, I think the really low ones look stupid. I think people look stupid, but they do like 4-inch, which I'm not sure whether or not they would be better.
I mean, you can order them and see, but I feel like the hard thing is the platform is the easiest thing to walk in.
Yes.
So if you get rid of that, or is it the heel height or the platform?
It's the heel height. so it would still have the same platform, but the heels just slightly like lower.
The thing is, because you're not on your toes as much, I personally feel like it might be hard to like do all the twisting and stuff.
Okay.
Potentially.
I could always buy them and just try it, can't I?
Yeah, you can always, again, there's no harm in trying.
Yeah.
If you were doing this for 3 weeks out, I'd be like,
Absolutely not. Yeah. But no, like Soph has. I think Soph has even smaller heels actually, but she has lower heels and she just can like sit into herself a little bit better, because that's my issue. Like when I do my side poses when I haven't got any heels on, I really feel like I can properly sit into the sides, whereas put my heels on and I feel like it is getting better, but I just feel like I'm a lot more like elongated with it. Let me just put a note about that. Oh, fucking hell, this floor. I'm definitely gonna like deck in one of these walks, yeah.
You can pose on this video.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can pose on any floor.
Okay, so practice walking with ass out, chest down.
Face down, ass up.
Oh yes, okay, that's the way we. Do you know that song? Face down, ass up.
Face down, ass up. Yeah, comparison's fine. If you just keep practicing on those sort of things that I said before, walking, and then just hand placement, just allowing those arms just to be low.
Not as tall.
Yeah, don't lead with the elbows when you're doing transitions and something.
Personally, do you think I need to be training more upper body? Like shoulders?
More?
Yeah, because people are telling me that I need bigger shoulders.
Absolutely not.
And I'm also, that's the boat I'm in. Like, I've not trained shoulders yet.
No.
But I also feel like I don't need to train them because I'm going to get leaner.
You're shopping and that's your
Yeah.
That's your shoulder work.
Because I feel like as I get leaner and as the PEDs increase, my shoulders just have no chill. They're just like...
You're going to get bigger.
Okay.
Potentially, the thing is, it's similar, I mean, I've lost a lot of my shoulders like in the last like, year or so, but I was the same where if we needed to add some in, we could do a few workouts, a few
Literally,
yeah.
yeah.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like you don't, it's not, because you've built this muscle mass for years.
Yeah.
Like, yes, you've got smaller, and I think people are remembering you when you had bigger shoulders.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, you decreased a lot, you might need more shoulders on mine.
No.
For wellness, looking at yourself within wellness, you don't need more shoulders.
Okay, cool. It's just crazy, isn't it? Because you look at the girls and you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
They're so big, and I'm just like, shit.
Yes, they want like shoulders, but I think size-wise, I don't think you need more size.
Okay.
I think you just need to see what the conditioning looks. I think when you get conditioned as well, they're gonna look way bigger.
Okay, cool.
They'll look way bigger, especially with manipulation, with like filling them out, pumping them up.
Yeah.
I think that will be enough in itself.
Enough, yeah.
You won't need to do anything more.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Anything else with comparisons?
Not really, just need to keep it up. I'll practice the walk to the back. The turn's pretty simple because it's just the same as what we were usually doing, like from my eye walk, isn't it? So,
Okay,
yeah.
let's have a look at the position.
I've not walked for a while.
I've walked around for a while.
Right.
Good. Nice. Good. Nice.
I should walk when it comes to here, right?
Yeah, so when you come in front, slight pause if you can. So
from here.
You're here, you can do that step back round in front. And now thinking, because obviously we're getting closer, I'm thinking about obviously facials, other things, lots of things. Now we've kind of got a solid routine.
Yeah.
We can either kind of come here, have a pause, either have like a head up moment, and then walk it from that.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
now we're thinking about that type of stuff. I want to try and like.
So here, head up,
then continue.
one.
Yeah. Good. 2 fronts. Nice. Good. Nice. And to sides. Good. Right here. Nice. Round. Good. Into back. 1, 2, and good. Sway. Good. 2, 3. Good.
Oh, this is. Do we want to put my hands down first and then up, or?
Yeah, so we're here. So remember when we tell it, round to here, then here.
Here.
Then down, then you walk.
1, 2, 3. So I've been doing 5. It should be. I want to minimize my walk back.
So we would
So I think 3. Yeah.
So when you're here,
1, 2, 3.
So,
and then 3 back to the front.
And then there's 3. They're basically
the same.
2 land.
Yeah.
Land
Okay. Let's try again from here. So we've gone here. Okay.
Sway, hands, good, nice. 1, 2, turn 3, good, nice. Up, down.
1, 2,
3, round, good, nice. Okay, coming from here.
Hand again, but.
And good.
So I can take, because it's. Would you say it's a slightly shorter walk than others? Because I could take. Could I take it slower?
The walk to the back?
Yeah.
So the walk to the back, yes, it's slightly shorter than others, I would say. But if I'm honest, if we want to try and obviously play to what your advantages are.
Yes.
And obviously, if you're like already uncomfortable with the walk, obviously, we still have 9 weeks, so it's not like we haven't got time. But if you still feel uncomfortable, like, I'm not too sure, we either do 3 or 5. That's it.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
you either spin on 3 or spin on 5. So I personally like 3 at the moment because I feel like you could just go 1, 2, turn 3.
Yes. Yeah.
And keep it really nice and slow.
Yeah.
Instead of doing a full walk to the back and stage. The thing is, the wellness girls, I do think they make their routine way longer than they need to be.
Yeah.
And like,
if you're kind of
walk to
looking
the
at me
back,
thinking,
pose
why are
to
you
the
still
back
on the
again.
stage?
Yeah, walk to the back, pose to the back again.
Yeah.
Like it's too much sometimes.
Okay.
I like a slightly shorter routine, only showing strengths.
Yeah.
That's what I always try and show off.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot we can do with this routine now, with facials, adding in, making sure all of it like is a little slower.
Okay. The arm movements, yeah.
For example, when we're in the front, when you kind of come up to that front, I think we can kind of exaggerate this a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Give us the side, exaggerate that a bit more. Little things like that. Now we're comfortable with the routine.
Yeah.
Good. Nice. Good. Okay, so from here, transition. Good. And walk. 2. Nice. Good. Good. Nice. Okay. Good. Round. Into the front. Good. Nice. Better. Round. Good. And let's back. So 1, 2, and 3. Good. Sway. Yeah. Good. 1, 2, 10, 3. Good. Hands. Nice. Walk. That was better. Good. Good. Round. Into your side. Good. And step it back. Down. Good. Nice. That's better. So I think it's just getting, again, you're getting back into it, so keep yourself braced for the next
Yeah.
Getting back into it, making sure that feels comfortable. That already, like, once I kind of said, like, okay, let's exaggerate a few things here and there.
Yeah.
That already, I can see you turning into that.
Yeah. Getting there.
So
it's so hard, guys. Posing is so hard. I mean, these are the first pair of heels I've probably worn more than 5 times in my life. So I recommend if you're a female posing, just start being a girl, start wearing heels. I've actually started wearing these out though, because I'm like, that's great practice. Just wear them out whenever I go out. Like not to the shops, but if I go out anywhere. But no, it's coming together. It's definitely a confidence thing as well. Like I feel like confidence is sexy, but in the sense of like, if you're confident in what you're doing, even if it's not incredible, you can sense it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas now I'm a bit like,
Well, literally like a few weeks ago, or like a month ago, for example, like you're really not as confident. Like even that in itself is very progress. So I do feel like you've gotten better. It's just literally.
Definitely.
Obviously, now it's just consistency with just posing and stuff. But just getting used to it.
Like we have all the basics, you just have to polish it off.
What I would say is just try and practice looking forwards, because at the moment you're still looking here now, which is only for the back. So you look forwards and down when you're walking on.
So when I walk on this way, do you look at the judges?
Yeah. So you'll walk on and you'll be here. Very good.
Okay.
Nice. Good. Okay. We sit it back. Nice. Here. Walk.
Is that the right foot to walk with? I feel like.
So it's because what we want to try and do is with this arm, you want to swing it up, head up here, and then walk. So this arm.
So you don't move it until.
So
okay. Yeah.
It's a bit weird because it doesn't feel right in the moment.
But you pause it. Okay. So from here to.
Step it back. Here. Walk.
Got
That's like that. Nice. Good. Good. Round. Into 1, 2. Good. Sway. Good. Side, shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Good. Here. Down. Walk. Round. Good. Nice. Step back. Nice. Good. Really nice.
Okay.
It's just, I think now, just really honing on and practicing that specifically, and really focus on, like, I think for you it's the walking, definitely to the walking the back of the stage, and definitely your hand placement, where you're doing hand placement and movements.
Yeah.
Good. Pause, up, walk, get, round, good. Nice. Good. Round, to sides, good. Good. Round, good. Face it back. 1, 2, good. Go down. Sway. In, side, shoulder. 1, 2, 10, 3. Good. And good. Walk.
So walking.
When you walk, remember about the steps. Yeah.
Two.
Because I think when you're forwards, you're going shorter. I don't think there's been a disconnect with your walk because I think you're trying to go shorter.
Yeah.
Remember we said before about when you're almost like this part of you is going to kind of extend as much as you can.
Yeah. So it needs to be like
out,
1.
Out. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, wait.
I've made it shorter, yeah. So from back here, we've gone here, and then 1, 2, 3.
But try and with that foot, don't go too far over this way.
Okay.
Then you kind of, this leg was trying to then catch up.
So keep it straight, but kick out, so.
Yeah, a little straight.
So from here, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me just walk.
That's better. Does that make sense?
Yes, yeah.
Before I was like, there's something that's disconnecting there.
Yeah.
To the back, I think what has disconnected you a little bit.
Because I'm kind of going shorter.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't comfortable as well, that's really why.
Okay, so here, and then we've gone like this.
Yep. And then 1, 2, 1, 2. Good.
Yeah.
And even if you see you're kind of twisting on the ball of the foot as well.
Yeah.
Take use of that.
Okay.
So do use that twist at the back.
Yeah.
So obviously don't go over the top with it, but like
Yeah.
so you can move. It helps you move the hips.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like if I think about it, it fucks up.
Yeah. No. Just don't think about it.
Yeah. Don't think, just do. So from here, and then the only thing is, because I'm this side, I go 1, 2, 3, and then I need to step out to the side. Okay, cool.
That's fine.
Cool. Right, so from here.
Good. And then we go 1, 2, 3, twist a lot. And your shoulder. Yes. Good.
Side shoulder.
Here.
More thickness.
Up.
Under that, especially.
Good.
Okay.
So nice. Okay. So I think, the main thing is just getting used to doing it.
Yeah.
What I also want you to keep practicing as well is holding each pose.
Yes.
So 4 seconds in your routine.
Yeah.
In obviously comparisons, way longer. But
Yeah.
Please practice your routine.
Yeah.
Hold for 4 seconds because you're getting into that and then moving on speed. Like backward, it was like 2 seconds. So you want to try and just. It feels uncomfortable at the time. You're like, oh my god, I'm taking ages.
Yeah.
You'll probably naturally go
quicker anyway.
Yeah. So at least you can practice and get used to it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Shall I go through all of it and try and hold it and then we can call it?
Performance. Good. Nice. This is XB4.
Okay. 2. Yeah. And here.
Good. And then all forwards. 2. 2. Good. Off of 1, 2, 3, 4. Transition. Good. Round. Good. Off of 1, 2, 3, 4. Position. Good. Round. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sway. In. Shoulder. 1, 2, 3. Good. Hands down. 4, 2, 3. Round.
Fucking hell.
Of 1, 2, 3, 4. Step back. Good. Good. That was better.
Okay. Oh, apart from getting my fucking shoe. Yeah. Okay, cool.
That was better.
Yeah.
I think you're just practice consistency, getting used to it, feeling comfortable with going into it and stuff.
Oh.
So, are you okay?
Yeah, all good.
Okay, we can leave it there if you want to.
Okay. As she's taking her shoes off, like, we can leave it there if you want. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, I think mainly now practice also stamina, because now we've got 9 weeks.
Yes.
Practice with your comparisons, holding for 10.
Yes, and doing like 5, 6 rounds.
Yeah, so I would say increase each round. So I would say, front pose, so for example, you're here, front pose, hold for 10, hold for 10, hold for 10, hold for 10, hold for 15, hold for 15, hold for 15.
Oh my good God, okay.
20. Because, like, when they move girls around, so when you watch the, obviously, the pull-ups and stuff, obviously, when they're moving girls around, the girls that are not moving are still staying still.
Yeah, they don't relax, no.
If that's you,
Yeah.
fuck. I need to hold it, you need to keep it in place.
Yeah.
Because they could do 2 swaps, they could do 3 swaps, they could be like, you move to here, then
you move to here, and the other people are still like, yeah, I think so. You still have to hold. Yeah. See, what I was thinking is if I had lower shoes on, I feel like.
Yeah, you get more shelf here, don't you?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's no harm in ordering them.
And just trying.
See how they feel. Because again, if you're gonna order
doesn't
them,
affect that side. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just order it and see. But I've just got something in my butt. Love that.
What is going on?
Look at that. That's a bit of flooring I crapped up.
But yeah, I think just it's just now consistency. So from here on out, I think we've got another session on 20, right?
Yeah, so we've got one more before I go away, and then I literally want one with you every single day. Well, no, because I'm going to be going back to the UK on the 21st or 22nd. Okay. Just want to be around. I'm going to train at the shed. Yeah, I just want to be around, like, hair's great, yeah, but I want to be around bodybuilders. I want to talk shit about, protein and cream of rice for like 2.5 weeks, and then I'll be sound. So yeah, I'm going to go back for 2.5 weeks. So if I can get a session in with you literally every weekend, I think we've got 3 weekends before leading up to it.
Until July.
Oh, perfect.
So I'll be here.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, we'll do that then. Yeah, there you go, guys. If you don't like posing, then you won't like this video. But hopefully you did. And honestly, like, posing, so some people are natural posers. I would say you're quite a natural poser. You're very good.
You saw me at the beginning.
Actually, to be fair, I saw some of your early videos.
Posing like this and moving with straight arms.
But no, I think it's one of those things that doesn't get talked about enough when it comes to bodybuilding. Like, it's the same with male and female bodybuilding, but do you know what? It's so much nicer doing a category where you like the poses. Don't get me wrong, like some girls, I did figure, some girls love the figure poses, but I just hated them. Whereas I feel like this is very elegant, it's, you know, it's just a lot more me. So I have, as well as actually trying to, I have definitely enjoyed posing a lot more this time around. And I do feel like I think as well, as you get leaner, you get more confident. Because you're like, oh look, I didn't know that vein ran through there. Like,
the thing is, you can see the vision.
Yeah, yeah.
See the vision more, and especially because you're going from figure to wellness, you don't know what the potential is.
No.
So you're like,
it's scary. I was literally the other day, like, because I'd been on a bender for a good few days, and I was just literally like, I am literally going up against pros who have been given, you know, their pro card because they're good enough, and I'm just gonna waddle on stage and just be like, hi guys, haven't seen you for 5 years, but just thought I'd pop on.
That's good though, and I think it's very confident of you to do that as well. Because you're not hiding.
And you know what, like, it's not, for me, it is obviously serious. Like, I am obviously taking this very seriously, but like, it's also fun. Like, so far on prep, I've had so much fun. Yeah.
You do this for fun. It's supposed to be helping. It's
Exactly. So it has been good fun. It definitely is getting a little bit more serious and stressful as time goes on, but if it didn't do that, then you'd be doing something wrong, wouldn't you? So we're definitely gonna have a few more posing sessions. Hopefully I'll be leaner. In my last one, people are like, you are definitely not ready to step on stage. I was like, I'm 4 months out, so leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
But no, it's all good. Everyone loved the last video, so hopefully they like this one. And thank you for being a great teacher. I'm not going to hug you because I'm sweaty. I've got legs after this, and I'm sure I've sweated more this session. So thank you very much.